everyone. Welcome to Enchanted Cottage. This is a reading for all signs. We're going to do something a little different. We are going to find out why you were ghosted. Listen up. Timestamps will be in the description box below, as well as information. If you want to delve into anything any deeper, you can see how to do personal readings. I have a couple of different types that are different prices. All of that is in the description box below. It tells you what to do. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. If you don't know your placements, you can see a link in the description box below this video, okay? So, let's do one more shuffle and then we will start, okay? Again, like I said, timestamps are in the description box. Okay, so Aries gang. All right, Aries, let's take a look at why you were ghosted. Why you're ghosted. Let's see if we can delve in a little bit deeper. Here we go. All right, so your person felt like, I think for you guys, okay, first of all, you may have been dealing with a Libra, water and water energy again, but your person really was looking for some independence, Aries. That's what I'm getting. Felt like they were going to be better off on their own. 9 of Cups. This is all about being single and, kind of wanting some freedom. And, this is about material and emotional fulfillment, but being on your own. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Something in this thing lost its spark for them. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It's just simply that they kind of lost interest. And I don't really think for you guys it was another person so much, but just, loss of spark, loss of interest, okay, just overall. Kind of like that saying, and this could go either gender, so take it as that. He's just not that into you. Remember that one? Okay, I think that goes back to, Sex and the City episodes, okay? But at any rate, that's what I get. Okay, Taurus gang. Okay, so, and as I say, guys, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs in this, okay? Taurus gang, why'd you get ghosted? Let's take a look. Why did you get ghosted? We're going to delve in and see what answers we can come up with, okay? All right. Let's take a look, Taurus. All right. All right. So, all right, here's what I'm getting. All right, there were some truths that this person just was kind of not seeing some things, okay? And really was worried about other people's opinions. You've got the Tower in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? Page of Wands is all about being worried about others' opinions. So someone or someone's influenced this person outside of the situation, okay? And the Tower is kind of like some drama clearing sometimes, but, and maybe they saw this as a, potential drama situation and they kind of felt like that, they were avoiding some drama. Could be that. Also could be just kind of not seeing some things. But I think more that they thought it was I'm kind of leaning more towards, I'm not saying you guys, you're a drama person, Taurus. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is how your person felt, okay? And they kind of, I kind of think that they may have felt like you were selfish. Queen of Cups in the reverse maybe can speak to not being emotionally available or emotionally mature, okay? That too. And certainly ghosting would speak to a lack of maturity on their part, okay? That is oftentimes. Could be, could be that, okay? So, distraction many times. A distraction may have come in as well. Okay, and again, if other people were being listened to, it would certainly speak to that, Taurus, okay? Gemini, let's take a look at your situation and find out why you may have been ghosted, okay? Why were you ghosted? Let's find out. Let's look. Take a look. And check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs in this thing. Well, all right. So your person just didn't feel like it was worth the time for whatever reason. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, but in the reverse, okay? And there is a need to move on from this situation. That speaks to that, okay? Your person really just, I think there was also possibly a distraction that came along, maybe another person, maybe outside influences. That can speak to that too, but can speak to an imbalance. Okay, and you know, this can speak to the lack of balance or kind of weighing options and choosing one. Boom. I think that may be the case for many of you guys. Okay, stepped into something else. They felt like there was something else better. Okay, and you know, I'm not saying there was something better. I'm saying this is what they felt like. That's what I'm getting from that Taurus. And Gemini, pretty interesting. Earth energy, and then Gemini kind of speaks to you stepping into your own power or needing to. Can go either way. Cancers, let's take a look at your Cancerian energy. Cancers, do check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus in this thing, okay? All right, you can get different, aspects of what may have been going on. But Cancers, let's find out why you were ghosted. All right, Cancers, let's see what happened here. All right, you pulled your own card. All right, here's the thing. Okay, so first of all, whoever this was really had some things from their past that they had not worked through. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise for you. Okay, refusing to see some truths and self-imprisonment about your person, okay? Which many times can speak to not having baggage, not having done some work. And for some of you, they felt like there was calmer waters in another direction. Can speak to a person at a distance, either energetically or what have you, or travel, or, whatever, relocation, but okay. And maybe some of your people, and you know what? You've got two cards that speak to that. That's not one, that's not the Six of Swords, but you also have the Chariot card, okay? It's all about moving on, maybe to something else. Could be that they relocated, okay? Or what have you, but literally speaks to, you got two cards that speak to distance here, okay? And, but they did not see some value in you. And you know what? That's not your problem. It's theirs, okay? So you're encouraged to step into your power because you pulled your own card here and to develop some spiritual muscles. The Chariot card is a warrior and a winner, combining everything they have to develop really, really big spiritual muscles, Cancer. So it's okay. I kind of think this was like a blessing in disguise. That's what I'm going to go with that. Leo, let's take a look at why you were ghosted. All right, Leos, why were you ghosted? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Why were my Leos ghosted? This flew out, okay? Okay, because they wanted to step out and be independent, and they felt like they were better off on their own, maybe felt like they were avoiding drama. Fire energy here. Could have been dealing with a Cancer, but it could have been that the person moved. Okay, this speaks to energetic distance, stepping out on their own. Again, kind of felt like they were better off to be by themselves for right now. Five of Swords. There was something hidden here, possibly, for many of you. Deceit, okay, hidden agenda. Can speak to unfairness, okay, and turmoil. They felt like this was going to be a situation of drama. Okay, and they may have been hiding something from you. Heck, maybe they were married or in another relationship and you don't know to this day. But you're encouraged to step in your own power, okay, and develop some spiritual muscles and see the lessons here. Knight of Wands. They were feeling these flew out, by the way. That's why I pulled 4 for you. I typically don't do that. But, okay, they were feeling very nervous about this whole thing, okay? Fire energy once again. Air, fire, Cancer, and yeah, fire again. But okay, maybe not. But look, feeling very nervous about this thing. And they may have had some anger issues, okay? Just going to call that like I see it. Okay, so Virgos. Let's take a look at why you were ghosted, Virgos. Why were you ghosted? Why were my sweet Virgos ghosted in this thing? Let's take a look. This is kind of a different type of reading. And by the way, everybody, do check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus in this thing. You can get, sometimes clarity, and additional information by doing that. And I do personal readings too. So definitely, consider that. That's in the description box below this video. All right, they were feeling very nervous. High drama, deceit, self-imprisonment. may have not worked through some baggage from the past. You may have dealt with a fire sign, air, or Capricorn specifically. Devil energy. Manipulative energy, okay, many times. There was something that was probably hidden that you didn't know about. They may have very well had anger issues. We've got deception here, unfairness, hidden agenda. Maybe they were in a relationship and you didn't know it, but there was something they were hiding from you, okay? But deceit, deception, manipulative energy, not work through their baggage, okay? And certainly these, and may have had anger issues, okay? Could have been at a distance or could have moved. That's another thing, relocation there. Okay, but mostly I'm getting just anger issues, not having worked through some baggage from the past, and some deception or unfairness in the situation. Okay, and certainly anybody that goes somebody is immature. So, you know, not having done some work on their baggage would certainly speak to immaturity of the spiritual kind, Virgo. All right, Libra, let's talk. Let's see why you got ghosted, Libra. Why'd you get ghosted? Why did my Libra folks get ghosted? All right, Libras, let's take a look. And this one flew out, so we're going to take it. All right, your person, okay, a couple of things. You know, your person has withdrawn from this. You may have been dealing with a Virgo or a fire sign, but refusing to do some healing. Okay, very withdrawn. Hermit in the reverse. Overly withdrawn. Okay, yeah. And again, resisting healing. Okay, loss of spark many times. And kind of loss of interest too. Okay. May have had some outside distractions in this thing. You know, again, you know, you've got the Hermit reversed. And, you know, both of these cards speak to not having worked through some past crap, okay? Four of Wands in the reverse. Again, losing spark. Kind of just, you know, I'm getting this with the same one that I got earlier. You know, I don't know if you guys even remember the series that used to be on HBO called Sex and the City. But, you know, with Sex in the City, they used to say, and don't take the gender so much in this, but, you know, this can go either way. But, you know, remember when they used to say, you know, he's just not that into you kind of thing. Someone else may have very well come along in that situation and distracted them or something else. Okay, so just take that as it resonates. You know, I'm also getting stagnation in this. Again, kind of a loss of spark. Like it just kind of lost its stamina. That's what I'm getting whenever of those cards, the Three of Wands reversed and the Hermit reversed, Libras. All right, Scorpios. Let's take a look, Scorpio, why your person ghosted you. Okay, and you guys check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in this thing, okay? All right. All right, Scorpios, one more shuffle, then we're going to get why your person ghosted you. Right? Never fun to be ghosted. All right, Scorpio. Here we go. All right, Empress reversed. Seven of Cups in the reverse and Six of Cups in the reverse, okay? All speaks to, and this may have been somebody in the past, I don't know, that was dealing with you, but a loss of interest, loss of spark, okay? Had you gone forward with this thing, it would have ended up in disaster anyway with the Empress reversed like that. That speaks to that, okay? Just, you know, loss of spark, loss of interest, and yeah, that's what I'm getting here. You know, kind of like it just kind of lost its stamina, and maybe energetically or, you know, intuitively, you guys, or he, maybe at least, or she, your person, may have realized that it was going to end in disaster. There were too many obstacles to overcome. Judgment reversed. Okay, that's what this person feels like. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's why your person ghosted you. Felt like there were too many obstacles to overcome. That's what I'm getting, Scorpio. Just felt like it was too much sugar for a dime, as my mother used to say, right? Not worth it. Okay, just saying it. Okay, Sagittarius. Why did you get ghosted? Let's take a look. Why did you get ghosted, Saggy? Why did my Saggy get ghosted? Let's find out. Here we go. They felt like it was going to end in disaster, very overburdened. They felt like it was very withdrawn. Okay, kind of went in. I'm seeing them wanting to be single. They just decided they wanted to be single. Okay, Nine of Pentacles can speak to abundance, but you know, the reason I say that is because Nine of Pentacles speaks to stepping out and taking a solo flight, whether it be in love or finances or career, whatever. You know, in career, when that comes up many times, it speaks to self-employment. We're in a love reading here. Speaks to being by themselves. Nine of Swords, okay, another nine. Two nines there, all about, you know, and, you know, I kind of think they had some fears about this thing. And maybe they're a little bit egotistical. They had a lot of anxiety about this thing, and they felt like it would be a disaster. Okay, and I'm not saying you would be a disaster. Maybe they felt like they weren't ready, and that's why they did it. And you know what? If they ghosted you, they probably were spiritually immature anyway. Yeah, they stepped out on their own. Very much speaks to distance. Okay, could have been dealing with a Cancer, Earth, Air, or Aries, possibly. But either way. All right, the Chariot card speaks to distance, okay? May have relocated too, okay? Maybe just distanced themselves energetically, or maybe they felt like the distance was too much, okay? That could have been too. And maybe that's why they felt like it would be a disaster, okay? Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus on this thing, okay? You'll get some additional clarity, I guarantee you. Capricorn. Why'd you get ghosted? Let's take a look, Cappies. Why did you get ghosted? Take a look. Why did my Cappies get ghosted? Let's take a look. See what happened. There it is. Okay, your person's, okay, first of all, there was outside interference, okay? You know, the person really probably didn't have the best of intentions. Page of Swords. Now, they may still be spying on you, but they're very quiet about it. But this speaks to selfish motives. Page of Swords many times, and I'm going to say that here. Can be two-side, you know, somebody that interfered with the situation, you know, kind of a third party going back and forth and toting tails, and maybe you didn't even know about it, okay? But, you know, very much behind the scenes with malevolent intentions in this thing. Three of Swords can speak to a third party being involved. Again, you've got outside, something was an outside influence on this thing, okay? Speaks to that. Your person was seeking independence from this and stepping into their own power. You could have been dealing with an air sign. You got Gemini specifically. Maybe not, okay? May just be a placement in someone's chart. But, you know, I think your person, you know, too, may have been dealing with a heartbreak from the past that they weren't yet over. Okay, Three of Swords. But definitely third-party involvement, either energetically or literally, okay? And, you know, if they had not healed from something in the past, that can certainly speak to that. Okay, Aquarius. Let's take a look, Aquarius. Why are you ghosted? Let's take a look. Cards just kind of discombobulated there. We're going to reshuffle just again, just to be sure, Aquarius. But, yeah, let's take a look at why you were ghosted, Aquarius. And check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get all, you know, greater clarity into this situation, okay? I always tell folks that with all readings. It's, you know, going to give you more clarity on a situation. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look at why you got ghosted. Okay, because they were overly focused on loss and they could not make a decision. You may have been dealing with a Gemini, fire sign, or earth sign, maybe not. Lover's card. Okay, I do think there was a lot of passion here, a lot of attraction. Perhaps this was a strong soul connection. Okay, sometimes the greatest debacles happen with strong soul connections. But they were overly focused on repeating something bad, either with you or, you know, because they had gone through this in the past. 10 of Wands speaks to endings, okay? Very overburdened and overthinking and sleepless nights on the part of this person. I don't think it was about you, but it could have been, okay? But, you know, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Self-confidence issues, okay? Just kind of feeling like it wasn't worth the time. Queen of Pentacles in reverse can speak to addictions, okay? And that does not always have to do with drugs or alcohol. You've heard me say that before. Can certainly speak to addictions to people, okay? Maybe you were overly clingy with this person, okay? And maybe they felt that way, okay? So imbalance many times, mismanagement of time sometimes. You know, maybe somebody had their priorities out of whack. That could certainly speak to that. But, you know, a lot of sleepless nights over this thing. So for you guys, I think you were dealing with a strong soul connection. Most of you, Aquarius. That's what I'm getting in that. So, but that's why, okay? If that helps. All right, so Pisces gang. Oh, and check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus on these things, okay? Pisces gang. Let's take a look at why you were ghosted. Why were you ghosted? Why were you ghosted, Pisces? Let's take a look. Okay. They felt like it didn't have... They were resistant, first of all, okay? Very resistant, very withdrawn, and really just not seeing some truths, okay? You've got Earth, Air, and then you've got the High Priestess. All these are in reverse, okay? But they felt like it kind of wasn't worth their time. I don't know for what reason. I'm not saying it wasn't worth their time. I'm saying they felt that way, okay? But for whatever reason, they were refusing to see something about you, okay? Not following their intuition many times, and certainly our intuition is never going to lead us to ghost someone, so certainly. But just not, you know, not having worked through some past issues, okay? High Priestess reverse, this is what I'm getting from this, and that would lead to them having a lack of clarity, okay, about the situation and not being able to see some truths. I think they just got some stuff from the past that they're kind of resisting working through. And that's why they don't have the clarity. And that's why they feel like this is not worth their time. Okay? That's kind of what I'm getting from that. That's really what I'm getting from the cards. Okay? Not really with the best motives either. Or maybe they felt like your motives were not cool. Okay? Not seeing value in the situation and not seeing your value. And you know what? That's their problem, not yours. Don't take that personally. You know, we don't... How people feel about us is none of our business. All right. So, again, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs in this thing. We are going to do an overall of why you guys were ghosted. An overall for you guys. If your regular signs did not resonate. And I always tell people, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus on this thing, okay? But maybe this part will give you guys just a little bit more clarity on the situation, okay? Little bit more clarity for you guys. And again, I think checking the various placements, sun, moon, rising, and Venus will help you. You can get a free birth chart if you don't know that information by following the link in the description box below this video. But let's take a look at why you guys got ghosted. Okay, for many of you, there was a third party involved and there was a heartbreak. This person is heartbroken over something from before you, or you, could be either one. Three of Swords. You have air, fire, and, air and fire here. Maybe not, but here again, Queen of Swords in reverse, denying something, not seeing some truths, and maybe this person, you know, I'm getting codependency here, okay, too. Okay, very controlling many times. There was something hidden. Queen of Wands reversed. And because of that, the person didn't take action. So I'm getting outside interference from a third party or parties. Okay, not necessarily like a love triangle. Could have been that. But I'm also getting that there was something deceptive about this whole thing. Queen of Wands, but in the reverse. And Queen of Swords in reverse. Some truth that you don't see or didn't see. Maybe you see it now. And maybe you guys are heartbroken. Maybe that's, you know, kind of what I'm seeing in this. But that's what I'm getting in all of this. Okay, immaturity too. Two queens reversed. And you know what? Yeah, Too many people in the picture overall is what I'm getting. And you may or may not even known about that at some point. And maybe it came out later or will come out later for some of you, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm getting. And while I've got you guys all here, let's get a little quote for you guys before we wrap this thing up, okay? I hope you'll subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Hit me up for a personal reading. And we will go from there. People love me because I speak the truth, and people hate me because I speak the truth, right? That's one that you got. If there are enough red flags to sew a dress, maybe you should pay attention to the signs, right? And, you know, the importance of healing so that you can hear what's being said to you without having it go through the filter of your wounds, because people can say totally different words than what you hear. I have experienced that myself, and then dealing with people who haven't yet worked through things. So with that being said, again, like this video, share, comment below. Love hearing from you guys. Subscribe, hit me up for a personal reading, and I wish you all brightest of blessings and better luck in the future in romantic area, okay?